channel. If you're new here, my name is Jacqueline and I make new videos every week on a whole variety of things, lifestyle, beauty, adventure, all sorts of fun stuff. And I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And today I wanted to share with you guys, I have 5 products that I purchased or received or whatever. None of this is sponsored. I did get 2 of these products for free and I'll tell you which ones when I get to that. But that I have that don't work for the skin on my face, but I don't want to get rid of them, and I have found new ways to use them. So I just feel like, you know, I have these things, I don't want to use them on my face because I know they don't work, but I also don't want to waste the product. So I found new ways to use them, and I wanted to share that with you because I think it's important not to waste things. And a lot of these things you can use in other ways, which is really cool. So you just have to kind of think creatively and use skincare in a different way that it might not be intended for, but it will work for that purpose anyway. So most of the stuff I'm going to use on my body, but I do have one thing I'm still going to use on my face, but just in a different way. So the first thing, I'm going to talk about that first. So the first thing is the Ordinary AHA BHA Peeling Solution. So this calls it a 10-minute exfoliating facial, and I think most people when they buy this use it as their weekly exfoliant, which was what I was doing when I first bought it. So I use this twice a week to exfoliate my skin, and it was just too much for my face. And so I think what I'm going to use it for now is more of a mask. I'm not going to use it on a regular schedule. I'm not going to use it once a week. But whenever I feel like my skin needs a little bit of extra exfoliation, or I want my skin to be really smooth, that's when I'm going to use this. So it's going to be more of an exfoliating mask for me. Definitely, like this label says, it's going to be a facial sort of thing. I'm not going to use it as my regular exfoliator. And I think that's the best way to do this, is to use it as a facial, as a mask, and not as your regular exfoliator, because it is such a strong exfoliator. It's too much to use twice a week, once a week, whatever. I think it really should be left for those special occasions, but I liked it and I wanted to keep using it, so that's how I'm going to use it now. I actually moved it out of my bedside cabinet with my daily skincare stuff into my I have like a little thing of masks. So I put it in there. So that's how I'm going to use this guy. So that one's pretty straightforward. Nothing crazy there. But yeah, I'm just using it a little bit differently than I had originally intended to. So the rest of the stuff I'm actually using on my body now. The first thing I'm using, I did receive this for reviewing purposes for free from Influencer, which I'll leave a link to their website down below. None of this is sponsored, like I said, but I did get this for free in case you were wondering. This is the Olay Scrub. This is the Pore Perfecting Vitamin C plus Dragon Fruit. So this is a physical exfoliator, which I don't really enjoy physical exfoliators on my face. But like I said, I used a little bit of it and I didn't want to get rid of it. It's a nice product. It smells great. And the beads aren't too harsh that I felt like I could use this other places. So I decided to start using it actually on my legs. I get little bumps on the back of my legs just from like shaving and stuff, and I wear a lot of leggings because I work out a lot and stuff. So it's just important to kind of exfoliate those parts of your body so you don't get them. And I found that this is perfect for that area and along my bikini line. I do get little ingrown hairs around my bikini line, just like everybody else. And I found that this is perfect for those areas that are a little bit more sensitive, but you still want to exfoliate to prevent those ingrown hairs and stuff. So I really like this. And plus, since it has vitamin C, any of those dark spots that might have formed from having little pimples or ingrown hairs or whatever on the back of your legs or your sensitive areas, that this is going to help also brighten those things, which I really like. But it's not too harsh. So I really enjoy using this as an exfoliator on my skin. I don't think I would repurchase this just for that purpose, but since I have it, definitely gonna use it that way. And if you have a physical exfoliator that maybe you don't want to use on your face anymore, I think it's a great way to use up a physical exfoliator and, you know, not have to waste that product and your money. So I just keep this in my shower now, and whenever I go to shave my legs, I use this first to kind of exfoliate and then I shave. And I definitely see a difference in the back of my legs and stuff when I use this. So it's definitely a good way to use up a physical exfoliator. Okay, and then the next two things are very similar, so I'm going to talk about them kind of together. So again, this Olay serum stick I did get for free through influencer for reviewing purposes. And then I also have the Ordinary hyaluronic acid serum. So both of these are hydrating hyaluronic acid serums that are meant to go on your face, but neither of them worked well for my face. The Olay one kind of made me break out a little bit. I got these little bumps all over my face. And then the Ordinary one just wasn't strong enough for my face. I need a little bit more hydration. But I figured both of these would be great on my skin on my body. So like my elbows, or sometimes I get dry patches like down here on my neck where I don't get breakouts there. So both of these would be great on those kind of areas where I just need a little bit of extra hydration on my skin, that maybe I'm gonna put this underneath my lotion. So I'll put one of these on first and then put my lotion on after, and it just gives those spots a little bit extra hydration. This little serum stick would be perfect to use before you fake tan because it's kind of tacky. It's got a little bit of slip to it, so it would kind of help those areas that are a little drier to not have the not have that fake tan stick to it. So I know a lot of people use there's like a Nivea cream that's really good, or they just put their body lotion on, but this would be a great way to get some extra hydration and just help protect those areas from getting patchy when you fake tan. If you fake tan, I do it in the summer sometimes. But yeah, both of these I'm just going to use kind of as like body serums from now on. Again, this stuff, none of this stuff I would buy for those purposes except for maybe the Ordinary peeling solution. I would probably buy that as a mask normally, but the rest of the stuff, like I wouldn't buy these just for the purpose of using them on my body. But again, I don't want to waste product. I have this stuff, it's good stuff, it just didn't work for my face. So I think both of these will be great on my body. And this stick especially, I'm excited to use on my body because it's so easy to use. You just kind of wind it up and you can just directly put on the elbow, whatever, and then just rub it in. It's really easy. And I just think this would be a great thing to like take when you travel or whatever for your body as well. You could just use it everywhere. So I think it's a really great little thing to have. And yeah, so I'm gonna use both of these on my body. And then I'm getting through these really quick. Anyway, the last thing is the Ordinary niacinamide solution. If you guys saw my 30-day skincare test, which I'll leave up in the corner and down below in case you're curious, the niacinamide just did not work for me. It made my skin super flaky. It gave me little bumps. It just didn't work for me. And so I stopped using it on my face, but I figured it'd be great on my back. I do get little pimples every once in a while, kind of around the bottom of my sports bra on my back, but I figured that this would be great to help those because niacinamide's supposed to help reduce like oil and stuff, which is what makes it such a great fighter of blemishes and dark spots and stuff. But it was just too strong for my dry skin. It just dried it out way too much. But my back is a little bit more oily, so I figured that would be a great spot to use it. Just to kind of help clear up any of those spots I might have on my back, and keep my back nice and clear and smooth as well. Because, you know, you don't want the blemishes on the rest of your body either. You don't want them on your face, you don't want them on your back. So, again, I wouldn't buy that for that purpose. But since I have it, I'm definitely going to use it up, and I'm going to try it on my back, maybe the back of my legs where I get those ingrown hairs like I was saying. Just anything like that, but I think it's going to be great for kind of that body acne sort of thing I've got going. I don't have a lot of it, like I said. It's just every once in a while I get a few little bumps from my sports bra. Maybe I left a sweaty sports bra on too long. It happens. Sounds gross, but it happens. But yeah, I'm excited to try it in that way. And that is all the products. This is a really short video. But if you guys have any products you're using in a different way, I would love to know. I'm sure I could root through my bathroom more and find even more stuff I'm using in other ways that I might not be intended for. But I thought it would be important to share this stuff with you because I know there's a ton of waste in the beauty industry. It's, you know, just one of those things. But I'm trying to cut back on my waste as much as possible. So I definitely want to try to finish these things up so I can recycle this stuff instead of just having to throw them away because there's still product in them. And there's definitely other ways to use those products. You don't have to use them in their intended way if it's not working for your face or for whatever it's intended. You can get creative with your skincare, especially when it comes to your body. Your skin on your body is a little bit stronger than the skin on your face, so it can take a little bit more. So that's the reason I'm using most of these things on my body instead. But like I said, if you have things that it's just sitting in your medicine cabinet or wherever collecting dust, but it's not expired yet, I would try it in a new way. I think it's a great way to finish up products. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what else you want to see from my channel and all of that fun stuff. Leave me a comment. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. So I'll see you in my next adventure. Bye.